Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, you guys? This is Joseph Conlon coming to you with your NXT review on Thursday, March 5th, 2020. The first NXT review I've actually done since TakeOver Portland. And I haven't been able to do that because the following week I couldn't tape because I had things to do to get ready for my high school semi-formal dance, and then last week I had tests to study for it, so I had to do that instead of film NXT. But I went on my rant last Thursday. I had time for that though, so we're here. We're gonna talk about it tonight. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what's going on this week. Oh, let me move. That's good. I don't know what's going on this week, but I feel like every night this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, now Thursday, it's 8:22 right now, and I'm exhausted. I had a long day today, and I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm seriously ready to go to sleep, I think. Gotta hit the bed early tonight, probably around 9:30, so that's that. And unfortunately, I don't know how consistently I'm gonna be able to do these NXT reviews because I start spring sports tomorrow. Yes, I play golf. People hate golf. I love golf. It's really relaxing, and it's fun. It's fun as hell to play too. So I start that tomorrow. So I don't know how consistently I'm gonna be able to do these NXT reviews, but I'm gonna try my best, man. I'm gonna try my best to get the NXT reviews every Thursday right here on the Big Five Field channel. Before we start the NXT review tonight, make sure you guys go check out the AEW Dynamite review that I did last night right here on the Big Five Field channel. We go over the fallout of AEW Revolution. Jon Moxley gets powerbombed through two tables, Shield style, by the Inner Circle. So go check that video out. I very much appreciate it. And go check out the AEW Revolution review as well. Oh my god. Let's start off with the NXT review. Dakota Kai versus Tegan Nox in a steel cage match. The ladies had a great match at NXT TakeOver Portland. And, the ladies had a pretty damn good match here too as well. I would say the first 5 minutes were boring a little bit. Then we got into commercial. And then we came back from commercial. And Kai was slamming Nox into the cage and hitting her moves. And then Nox got offense on Kai, hit the Shining Wizard, and Kai kicked out. And I was really shocked about that because I thought that was the ending of the match. Apparently, Dakota Kai was going out. Raquel Gonzalez opened the door for her. And I know it was Tegan Nox that was going out. Raquel Gonzalez was kicking the door. She accidentally hit Dakota Kai, which led into a Shining Wizard, and Kai kicked out. So then Nox, climbing over the cage, she sees Raquel Gonzalez right underneath her. So what does she do? She does a crossbody off the top of the cage. Really awesome spot right there from Tegan Nox. And then after the closing sequence, Gonzalez is trying to drag Dakota Kai out of the cage. Nox is rejecting. Nox kicks Kai with the cage door. And then Nox is climbing down the cage. Raquel Gonzalez traps the cage onto Tegan Nox. She smashed it on her back like a sandwich. She protected it like this and allowed Dakota Kai to crawl out of the cage. And Dakota Kai won this steel cage match. Really damn good steel cage match to start off the show. The two ladies have put on great matches in a street fight in Portland and now in a steel cage on NXT television. This was really good, but they really got nothing else left to achieve in this feud. So I really don't know what they're going to do next. They might as well just move on from each other because they're both probably going to be in that ladder match. So I would just move on and let them go their separate ways. Good stuff. We get a vignette from Finn Balor. He's in a dark room. He's looking at the clip from when Imperium attacked him last week on NXT. And he's like, he thanks Walter for letting his Imperium buddies do that for him. He's made him a very angry person, and he's not going to like what Finn Balor does next. What do I think Finn Balor is going to do next? I think Finn Balor is going to show up on NXT UK and attack Walter, because it was rumored a few weeks ago that Finn Balor was going to be on the next set of the UK tapings, and I think the UK tapings are taking place this Saturday, so we very well could see Finn Balor and Walter go at it during the NXT UK TV tapings. Should be pretty interesting. Sorry. Should be pretty interesting to see what happens there. They're going to kill it when they go at it. Guarantee you. Chelsea Green versus Shotzi Blackheart. This was 4 minutes. Chelsea Green won with her finisher. I think she calls it "I'm prettier than you" or something along with the line "pretty." But she won the match, and it was a number one contender match to be in the ladder match at NXT Takeover Tampa. So the first one to be in it is Chelsea Green. Do I think she's going to be in it? Probably not, but she'll put up a good match. What do we have next? I don't remember. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Undisputed Era. This was a fun tag team match. This was a really fun tag team match. These two teams work really great together. Unsurprisingly, they had a great match in 2018 at NXT TakeOver Chicago. They absolutely blew the roof off of Chicago, and they had a really good match again. The Undisputed Era won, which was expected. This was all to set up what was going to happen next week. So after the match, O'Reilly and Fish grabbed the microphone. O'Reilly and Fish grabbed the microphone and, oh my God, I'm losing my words here. Jesus. They say it's good to get a nice victory under our belt, but I feel like we're missing something very important. And he's like, what's that, Kyle? And he said, we're missing the NXT Tag Team Championships. And he says, that's right. It's held by a undeserving makeshift tag team in the loser weights. And then now come the broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. they say, look, I'm pretty sure I'm fine with a rematch. This stallion over here, Pete Dunne, he's fine with a rematch. The NXT universe is fine with a rematch. The only person we gotta get to be fine with a rematch is William Regal. After this, the grizzled young veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake, come out and attack the Broserweights. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne viciously attack Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, and they say, we don't care about the rematch next. We are the deserving tag team for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And then later on, it gets announced that we're getting Undisputed Era versus the Broserweights, and that big rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, this could be very, very simple. Broserweights retain next week. Grizzled Young Veterans get the shot at TakeOver Tampa. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think the match next week will end in a disqualification with the Grizzled Young Veterans getting themselves involved, attacking both tag teams, and this will set up a triple threat tag team match with the Undisputed Era, the Grizzled Young Veterans, and the Broserweights at TakeOver Tampa for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Please don't tell me that's not a 5-star classic right there. Please don't tell me that. That has 5 stars in the making. You got 2 of the best tag teams in the world in the Undisputed Era and the Grizzled Young Veterans, and 2 very good wrestlers in Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, 2 of the best in NXT. You're telling me they can't deliver a 5-star classic? To be honest with you, I would book that match for WrestleMania weekend. That would be number one. It's takeover worthy, and that could steal the entire weekend as well. So, I would do that. I'm not going to talk about the Keith Lee, Cameron Grimes segment. It was good. It was basically to set up a North American Championship match next week on NXT between Keith Lee and Cameron Grimes again. Those guys should have a banger next week. I'm interested to see what the outcome is going to be. Isiah Scott versus Austin Theory. They had really good exchanges in the beginning. 2 very good technical wrestlers. Fast-paced match the entire time. What were you going to expect from Austin Theory and Isiah Scott? Theory picked up the win at the end with his finishing move called the ATL. And, Austin Theory, I say this every time he's on probably, he's the future of NXT. He's simply amazing. He had a great match with Tommaso Ciampa last week on NXT. And the dude might be a champion in NXT pretty soon. I might be over-exaggerating, but maybe they'll get him a North American title run, or by the end of 2020 maybe, or going into 2021. We'll have to see what they do with Austin Theory. Johnny Gargano and his sit-down interview with Mauro Ronaldo. This was awesome. Mauro says, Johnny, I know you requested this interview. I've known you for a long time. You're a very good guy. I want you to explain yourself. Why you attacked Tommaso Ciampa. He says Tommaso Ciampa already knows why I attacked him. And he's saying Mauro knows why he attacked him. And Mauro's like, no, I don't. And then Johnny gets very angry and aggressive at Mauro Ronaldo, stands up, starts yelling at his face to the point where Mauro is like, I can't do this. I'm very uncomfortable with this situation. And he walks out of the interview. This was great. I don't remember the words, but the emotion and passion Johnny Gargano brought in this interview was unbelievable. And it's basically confirmed. The match at TakeOver between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Again, they're going to have another classic at TakeOver Tampa. I'm pretty sure this match will probably get a stipulation as well. When are we going to get the announcement of that stipulation? Maybe as soon as next week. Because WrestleMania is in 4 weeks from Sunday. 4 weeks from Sunday. It's WrestleMania. Gotta start building up that card for TakeOver. Got to. The main event, steel cage match. The Velveteen Dream versus Roderick Strong. I enjoyed this steel cage match more than the women's steel cage match because I wasn't really emotionally invested into the women's steel cage match. I was like, okay, whatever. But then this one I was really excited about, and they told a really good story. Especially when the Undisputed Era came out, they told the Undisputed Era and Velveteen Dream told a really good story. Roderick Strong gave Velveteen Dream an ankle slam off the top of the cage. That was absolutely sick. Dream Valley drivers and super kicks, and the match was good. The match was really good for what they were doing for like the first 12 minutes. Then out comes the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly. They got steel chairs and kendo sticks. Velveteen Dream grabs his kendo stick in the ring and hits Bobby Fish, who's on the outside of the cage, with the kendo stick. I guess he was hitting his fingers. So then Bobby Fish falls. He attacks Kyle O'Reilly, who's standing on top of the cage. Gives Kyle O'Reilly a super kick. He falls. Adam Cole climbs the cage. Tries to take out the Velveteen Dream. The Velveteen Dream gives Adam Cole a Dream Valley driver. Roderick Strong is climbing to the cage. Velveteen Dream gets Roderick Strong. He looks at Roderick Strong. And what does Velveteen Dream do? He throws Roderick Strong out of the steel cage, declaring Roderick Strong the winner. He gave Roderick Strong the match, and he locked up the cage door, and it was just him and Adam Cole all by themselves. And Dream went to Adam Cole. Kendo stick shots, fist, a Dream Valley driver. He attacked the Undisputed Era. He hit Roderick Strong with the kendo stick. He hit Adam Cole with the kendo stick. And the Velveteen Dream held up the NXT Championship to close off the show. And more than likely, TakeOver Tampa, Velveteen Dream, Adam Cole, NXT Championship. That, my friends, is a freaking dream match. Two of my favorites in WWE going at it WrestleMania weekend. I'm going to be all over that. That's going to be awesome. This was a really good episode of NXT. After the last 2 weeks have been very, I don't want to say lackluster, but it's been lackluster. Like, they haven't been bad, but they haven't been great. I thought this week was a really good episode of NXT. I'm getting out of here. I'm very tired. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe right here on the Big Fight Field channel. This Sunday, like I said last night on AEW, myself and Eddie Mullins will be at the Wells Fargo Center Sunday night for WWE Elimination Chamber. And yes, We will be vlogging right here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Comment down below with your thoughts on NXT this week. I'd love to know your thoughts. Share this video with your friends over on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Joseph Conlon. Follow Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Mullins. Sorry, I'm going to autocorrect that. Follow me on Twitter at Conlon_Joseph. Follow Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Mullins 515. And maybe, just maybe, I might do a SmackDown review tomorrow night here on the Big Fight Field channel. It depends on how tired I am. But it could make watching SmackDown could just put me to sleep. We're just going to have to see. Have a great night. Have a great night, guys.